Carlo, it was a busy day here at the Otay Mesa Detention Facility. That's right. All of those local leaders, they arrived this afternoon. Both of those trips were actually separate, but they both happened today. And all of those local leaders were denied entry into the facility here. They're trying to check on the health and the safety of the detainees. However, ICE wouldn't let them in.
The folks that are here are being cared for and are, at least at the very least, are safe and healthy.
Tara Lawson-Remer spoke to the media before her tour of the Otay Mesa Detention Facility to conduct a public health inspection. They contacted ICE a week ago about the visit and received this email from ICE confirming they would be let in.
I think we don't know what we're going to see. We know that they've probably had time to clean things up because they've had notice of us coming. But we are the first county in the state of California to exercise this oversight, and we take that oversight very, very seriously.
Minutes later, Lawson-Remer and Paloma Aguirre entered the first gates of the detention center. Then, about an hour later, they walked out after being denied entry to the facility. They said local ICE approved the visit, but then national ICE intervened and refused them entry.
We were kept in the lobby, told that we had not received clearance to enter, despite us having a very clear clearance email from ICE.
Lawson-Remer and Aguirre said they only got into the lobby and weren't able to speak to or see any detainees. The county medical examiner was allowed into the kitchen and the medical bays, but that's not enough to fulfill the public health inspection.
I can only imagine how terrible and horrific the conditions are for individuals that are inside if they won't even allow us to see those individuals and to speak with them and to confirm that they are safe and that they are well.
California Senator Alex Padilla arrived a short time later to also try to enter the detention facility.
If I'm successful in getting in, my point in observing these conditions is to ensure that facilities like this are complying with the standards that they're required to comply with.
Senator Padilla walked in and then walked out about an hour later. He was also denied entry.
Beyond disappointing, but sadly not surprising, I think the first big question I come away with, what do they have to hide? What do they have to hide? What is this administration?
Now, I contacted ICE today. However, they did not return my request for comment. Now, moving forward here, Tara Lawson-Remer and Paloma Aguirre said they will be pursuing a lawsuit, some litigation against ICE for denying what is a lawful public health order and request to go check out the facilities. Also, Senator Alex Padilla will also be pursuing litigation as well because he, as a member of Congress, is supposed to be allowed entry to all of these facilities. However, he was denied today. Back over to you, Carlo.